going to a Rick Ross concert, Black Twitter's next target, and we drink beer. Hooray, beer! Tonight on Ladies' Night.
Welcome. How y'all feeling today? Good. Feeling good? Look great.
Yeah, they look awesome.
All right, let's get to it. Recently, a 26-year-old pastor in North Carolina was fired for attending a Rick Ross concert. What? Okay, a deacon at Mount Salem said the church, quote, cannot have a pastor praising the world 1 minute, then the Lord the next, end quote.
Man.
The deacon also noted that Pastor Willis was also spotted at a Lil Wayne concert 9 months ago. So what? I'm just saying, y'all, this got my mind blown. So what do we make of this?
I think he should be able to go to the Rick Ross and Lil Wayne concert. That's what's wrong with the church. Too judgmental. We are supposed to be the people that are, God says, come as you are. Does he not say that? Right, right. Come as you are. No, honestly, I know he's supposed to be in this high, obviously a high-ranking officer in the church. But I just believe that, we as the church, because I am a Christian and I go to church, we are very judgmental when it comes to stuff. Because in my car right now,
Maybach music.
I got a little Magna Carta Holy Grail. Yeah. Okay? But I love me some Jesus, so it doesn't take away from that.
Yeah, I mean, but like if he's supposed to be like a pillar of his community and like he's probably on the pulpits on Sundays telling people, don't listen to this kind of music, don't get into these kinds of lifestyles, don't be a part of this, but then they see him at a concert, they may feel it's contradicting himself.
Well, what if he was trying to save Rick Ross, though?
he was laying hands at the concert.
Maybe, you never know.
I don't know. I think the church was in with. I mean, the church is every church has a brand, as we know. Yeah. And if he was going against what their brand is, I just think it was trifling that the way he found out he lost his job is that he showed up and they had taken the sign over his parking space down.
Wow.
So and I think it should be a little bit different there. Yeah. So yeah.
That's okay.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
All right. So I just read in the USA Today that kids now, the new Common Core standards across America are now no more cursive. They're not required to teach cursive in schools anymore. Right. They said that more kids use printing and typing and that kind of stuff. So as long as they can write their name in cursive, that's all they need. What do y'all think?
I think it's great. I think that, I really do. Just think about it. When we wrote in cursive, I mean, if you think about it, it really just took up time. And now with technology, seriously, now with technology being as advanced, and listen, as advanced as it is, most of our kids are going to be typing. All they need to know is to learn how to write their signature in cursive.
Until the lights go off. So we should just not teach math because I got a calculator.
Math has nothing.
We shouldn't teach history because I got Google.
But all I'm saying is, Angela, math has everything to do with day-to-day life. You have to add to, buy something. You don't have to use cursive to do that.
We have algebra and don't use algebra. So I'm okay with not teaching cursive, but I do think that there should be an app on our iPhones that we can download and actually teach our children.
I'm not doing that.
And actually, like,
I'm not doing that. That's
actually, like, nerd alert here is like, most people don't think they use algebra, but you use it every day. When you think I am making this cake recipe and I need to make it for 10 people instead of 4 people and you have to figure out, that's algebra, people.
Okay,
so,
do you use trigonometry? But do you use trigonometry?
Trig, no. Calculus, no. Unless you're going to build stuff, but you know,
I know how to use algebra.
How?
Right? 1 part vodka, 2 part juice. All right, let's talk about Black Twitter. Do you all know what Black Twitter is? Kind of got a sense of it. It's an unofficial group of tweeters who have done everything from taking down Paula Deen to preventing the book deal of a Zimmerman juror. So my question is, what should Black Twitter take on next?
I really think that they should work on, like, what hair is best when you're, getting your hair done. Malaysian, Indian,
You got that Peruvian?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Okay.
Black Twitter?
Yeah. Or maybe they should take on making sure we get in and out of the hair salon within a timely manner.
Yes,
Is that a good one? Yes.
I think Black Twitter needs to make sure that Scandal can come on and not be off the air for a month. And That's what I want back. You know, can I just get my Olivia Pope in one big 22-episode dose instead of having it go off the air for 3 weeks here and 2 weeks there or whatever? I want to know about who her dad is, man. Now we know her dad is. We need to know who is this guy.
Right.
That's what I want them to take on.
I need that information.
Yes. And I've been watching the run from the beginning of time to now on BET. That's been great for me because I was a late Scandal person. I'm sorry, y'all.
Netflix.
I know. Yeah. But of course, since we're talking about Twitter, I have a little something I've been wanting to say, and it's a little bit more than 140 characters. Social media has given us the chance to connect with old friends, interact with celebrities, and express ourselves. It's also exposed the grammatical morons who live among us. I'm not trying to be the grammar police, but come on. It's hard for me to take your motivational post on Instagram seriously if you don't know the difference between your and your. Like, you're in line for a blessing, Y-O-U-R. Really? How are you going to be inspirational when you haven't even proofread your junk? And please, if you're offering your condolences on Facebook, it's sorry for your loss, not your lost. The person is dead, not in need of GPS. Last but not least, there's congrats. Yes, congrats with a D. Congrats on your promotion. Congrats on your new car. How about congrats on you being grammatically challenged? Thank you, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. That's right. For bringing these people into the light. And to them, I would like to say congrats on your keeping us all at lost for words. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Make sure you follow her at Rashawn Ali and say it, spell it correctly.
That's right.
Thank you, Rashawn. Up next, we have beer blogger A.L. Sharpton.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Ladies Night. Our guest tonight took his first sip of beer at the age of 6, which is both disturbing and kind of awesome. He's also working hard to maintain his rep as one of the country's premier beer blogger / travel journalists.
Nice.
Please welcome to the show Dennis Malcolm Byron, more popularly known as Ale. That's A-L-E Sharpton.
Nice.
There we go.
Hello.
What's up?
Nice to see you.
Welcome.
Good to see you. Right. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Hey, welcome. What's
Yeah.
up? How you doing?
Welcome.
Awesome.
See?
All right, first sip at 6.
Well,
Really?
yeah. I always have to clarify that. It was kind of a trick my uncles played on me, like, hey, watch this, guys, and he gave me a sip. You know, usually a kid would be like, oh my God, and spit it out and trip out on it. But actually, I was like, oh, this is what I'm gonna drink when I'm your age. He was like, I kind of ruined the joke for him. He took the beer back, but it was kind of like, it resonated in my palate all those years, and I know I was gonna drink it after a while.
The turnip is real.
Yes,
But I
it
didn't
is.
start drinking at 6.
Right,
you know?
okay, you didn't keep going at that
No
point.
defects.
What was it, like 14? No, just kidding.
So,
Okay.
so what does a beer
16.
blogger do? You basically get paid to drink beer all day, or?
Pretty much, but the blog thing
That
is just
sounds
kind
amazing.
of, blogs are good because you can express your energy, your thoughts, and it's you. There's nobody editing you and telling you you can't do something, and I had to have that blog. It's designed my way, and I talk about it, and I'm like a brother going in a lot of places that are a lot of times all white,
Right.
which is even cool, and that's why the A.L. Sharpton name, you know, to kind of bring a little more revolutionary element to it. But it's been very cool, and I love to write. So I've done a lot of business writing and stuff, and wrote for a lot of great magazines, but this is my voice, so.
Have you gotten, I'm sorry, go ahead,
No,
Jasmine.
go ahead.
Have you gotten a call from Al?
I actually interviewed him when I wrote for Jet Magazine, and it was very cool. I didn't say, hey, by the way, my name's Ale. You know, I had to keep it very professional, but a friend of mine, Tom Halleck, who's a respected journalist here, actually told him about me, and he said he loved it, and he was very cool, but you know, it's not a play on making fun of him, it's really a respect factor, and Dennis Malcolm Byron, the beer blogger, just doesn't have as much of an edge as
So you send him a case of
A.L.
beer?
Sharpton.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd love to do a beer tasting with him. I think it's going to happen later on.
Does he drink beer?
We'll see.
Nice, nice.
I'll have something for him, I promise you that.
Okay. Okay.
Now, your award-winning blog, Cruising for a Bruising, tell us a little bit about that. How'd you start it?
I worked for Atlanta Voice and a lot of the papers and magazines, but I really wanted to write about lifestyle, so I said, let me have a blog that teaches our people particularly, but everybody. It's not just a black blog, it's just a blog about the great things about beer.
Yes.
And particularly teaching sisters about it, I love that.
I do
so
too.
I love being here, I'm excited about that. And I said, I'm just going to go ahead and start a blog, express my voice, and make it happen. Then I wrote with J'adore magazine. I have my own section there, and now I write for a lot of other magazines, Atlanta Magazine and Jezebel and Men's Book, and it's about beer, but a lot of other cool things as well. I love to travel.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Wherever you travel, there's beer. And they make the beer usually there, so you get to try how that home flavor gets down.
Yeah, I love beer, man.
Oh, I know. We're homies. Oh, word.
I'm a beer girl.
Oh, that's what's up.
I heard her the other day spitting some beer knowledge, and I was like, dang, that's sexy.
I'm ready for the beer, you know.
I know you at the, I saw you do a lot of things, but that's really awesome.
I love beer.
Now, when people think about beer festival, they don't really think about black people. Is that changing?
You guys don't. No one should think about beer as a color thing. It's just a liquid that you sip, just like
Gold
wine.
amber is the only.
And cognacs, whatever else. It's just another substance that you can enjoy. And beer festivals, there's no white-only sign on there. You go ahead and you look at it, and you get your different samples, and you try the different types of beers. That's what festivals are about. And they have a lot of home brewed beers, and then they have like stuff that's shipped in, and some have up to like 175, 250. There's another one coming up. There's like 275 beers, like, you know, and you could get nice, but you learn how to pace yourself.
Beer can make you fat. Is that true?
Another misconception.
Absolutely.
Break that down, because that's what I read something that said beer can make you bloated.
Beer belly.
The beer belly.
Here's what happens with that. The fat thing is a lot of times when you drink beer, people are sitting in a bar and they're eating a lot of fatty foods. So then you're gonna get fat, and you're gonna blame it on that, and then like of course your body can react to a way where you have like a big stomach or whatever from drinking or eating anything. And then another thing with beer, if you're drinking out the bottle, those gases go straight into your body and you feel bloated. A lot of people drink beer out the bottle.
A little beer belly is sexy.
Well, there you go too. So, you know, sit at a bar, eat, drink crazy beer, and drink out the bottle, then you're good. But really, like, you got to pour beer and really feel the aromas.
I know
pour it, look at it. It's a sexy thing.
Rashawn, calm down.
I'm just trying to
No, I'm right there. One of my first jobs when I was in college was at a place that had 105 different kinds of bottled beer and 30 kinds of draft beer, and so I had to learn this mellow mushroom at University of Georgia.
There you go.
Right.
And I was a waiter and pizza maker.
Too, you know?
And that's the thing. It's like, you know, so I heard you had some stuff for us to taste, and I'm like ready to.
I do actually to really show you how. But you know, there's special glasses for beer too. They're actually glasses made for certain types of beer. So.
And I'm ready to learn about that. We all are ready to learn about that. I actually know, because my best friend Jen, I don't know if you met with her. I think you have. She's a beer blogger as well. So I want to show you ladies, and he's going to show you ladies all about beer coming up next. We're going to do it with a twist. Okay. The beer tasting with a twist. So more with L. Sharpton and his beer. Coming up next on Ladies Night TV.
We're back with brew blogger Al Sharpton, who has brought some samples for us to try. So tell us, Al, what do we have here?
Okay, we have here, well, first of all, sometimes you say, hey, you want to try beer? Do you like beer? A lot of times, especially sisters, I don't drink beer. And they get that bitter beer face like, ooh. No, it's like, first of all, you don't like beer. That's like saying you don't like music. You just got to know what kind of tune to dance to. And that's the deal with beer. So to kind of get rid of some misconceptions that beer is all sour or bitter, I brought something from Belgium today, and this is a Liniment Framboise, which is really made with raspberries. Typically, beer is made with 4 ingredients: water, yeast. You got your grains, which is typically a barley, and then you have what I name? Oh, the hops, which is very important. We'll get to that in a minute. So those are four ingredients, but now we have one brewed with fruit. And look at the color.
It's gorgeous.
Isn't that beautiful?
When can I taste
it? Like smell-o-vision.
Really,
like
really, like,
amazing.
first of all, the temperature is perfect. Not all beer is supposed to be served ice cold, which is very important as well. You won't get all the smells and the flavors of it.
We're all like ready to drink. Like.
But you look at it, you hold it up, really, this is the real deal right here. Give it a smell. What do you guys smell right before you taste it?
It's raspberry.
Yes,
It's almost like a chambord or something.
Yeah, definitely.
Really
and you really taste stuff when you smell it before you physically taste it.
Okay.
On your tongue. So let's go. Let's get our sip on.
Oh, Oh,
that's good. But see,
Wow.
dang, that's great. But listen, so instead of doing like a regular tasting, what we're going to do is we're going to play a little game.
Oh, okay.
So I know some of y'all, we play like drinking games and stuff. So we're going to play I've never. So the rules are simple. Someone says, I've never done something, and everyone who has actually done that something has to take a drink. So to keep things from being a little too ratchet, our producers have pulled us aside to find out our deepest, darkest secrets. And here they are.
All right.
All right, Nina, go.
I'm gonna go first.
Okay.
I've never gotten a Brazilian wax.
Oh man, come on now. Y'all don't get no Brazilians?
No, I don't want to look like I'm 10 years old.
But then you don't want to be funky either, so.
No.
Okay, y'all have to taste it, so maybe we should do another
Oh,
question.
so what do y'all taste? What do y'all get from it?
It's greatness. Tastes like an hour later.
Does this taste like the typical beer to
No,
you?
it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. It
That's
doesn't. It has a sweetness to it. It doesn't taste like beer at all.
Can we do another question so I can taste it?
Yeah, sure.
I just cheated. Sorry.
Okay, you cheated. You want to go? You want to?
Okay, my turn.
Okay, go.
I've never made my booty clap. I've
tried.
but yeah, I didn't do it. I couldn't do it. I never actually made it clap.
I mean, look at all that. I mean, of course
So
it's gonna
you
clap.
You made it work?
Hey! Yeah, it's a family show. Somewhat.
That was good.
This is really tasty.
This is good. Like in a tasting, are you supposed to drink all of it or not?
All of it.
I'm not even a beer girl. And
But this is served with
I
a
would drink
cork,
this.
and you can get this at all your stores, all the places. So
And this is
So we gotta
beer?
move on.
Yes,
We gotta move
that
on
is
to the
beer.
next one. I'm gonna
Let's
take
go
brewed
to
in
the next
Belgium.
Let's go to the next
That's
one.
good.
Yeah, Framboise.
All right.
All right, so this is the extreme in terms of hoppiness because the hop flower was used to preserve the beer, but now it's for bitterness and aroma. And it's actually part of the cannabis family, but you can't get high off of it. You can't smoke it, from what I heard. But this one is another delicious one. This is the Bell's Two Hearted, regarded as one of the best IPAs, which is
IPA.
India Pale Ale, which is arguably the most bitter style of beer. But you're a hophead if you love it. You like that bitterness, that kind of aroma. You get grapefruit from it. You can get a floral kind of activity, grassiness. Depends on the hops you use. So this one, another swirl, and this is one that's served usually around in the 50s. You don't want it too cold, so you get all those aromas and everything in the taste. And again, this is beautiful,
yes.
kind of a golden color.
Oh,
little
that's a
bit
great
hazy.
IPA. I can taste. I can
And it's a
smell
little strong. I think this one's 7.2. So.
It's and the alcohol content in
It's
IPAs is pretty high.
This is in the 7s. That one though was in the 4s. So
I knew you
so
wouldn't
wait,
like
was that the face? Well, I missed it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna taste it.
You gotta be a real beerhead to really like an IPA. To me, I don't know.
Wow.
I guess I'm one.
So,
Who's
oh, y'all ready
got
to
a
do
question?
I'll do the question. I've never gone a week without taking a shower.
Wait, so
Oh my.
Wait, never? I've never gone a week without.
No, that means that you have
I
done
have.
it.
Oh, that's a good time.
I had a baby and it was.
Oh, that's the time you're supposed to take
like
one.
I know, but like when he was like in that time, like there's that first month where they kind of don't do anything, and when they sleep, you get stuff done. But there's that moment, like when they get a little bit older, where they
No, girl, ain't no excuse for that. Come on.
I'm
Come on
gross.
over here. Let's go. Let's
Watch
go. Let's go.
your
I'm sorry. This is good though. This is.
all right. So you're a hophead.
Yeah,
she
she's
likes
hoppy.
that grapefruity floral,
This is
and
really
that's
good.
Bell's out of Comstock. That's
I'm still on
Michigan.
the Belgian. I'm still on the
Angela, about the
Belgian.
shower though.
I'm a nasty girl. Not all the time. I take a shower every day now.
Okay.
But I got
you.
a little overwhelmed with the baby. It's,
Oh,
it's,
okay.
I know it's
Okay,
a little
you
gross.
get a
I wasn't
pass.
proud of it. They
Okay.
asked for your darkest secret. There's not
keep
really
that one
much else
dark,
about
though.
me.
Keep that one dark, she said. All right, what do we have here?
Okay, cool. Now, to really make things, especially for you, super sexy, dark, chocolatey.
Yeah.
Nice.
This is a beer called Creme Brulee. This is made by
Nice.
Southern Tier, and you actually out of upstate New York, which I was born. This one, just smell it. This one's brewed with vanilla beans.
Oh, that's great.
the color and everything. Already, it's really
It smells
liquid
so
dessert
good.
in a glass.
Wow.
And this is from Southern Tier.
Is this a it's a
smells like
dessert beer
dessert.
or?
You could call it dessert beer. People sip it during the day, whenever, but it really has those chocolatey vanilla notes.
Oh, that's
and it's
good.
really
You
like
can't see
liquid
through
dessert.
it.
That's good too. Yes.
All right,
Wait,
do the
Jasmine's
questions.
your
Good
question.
call.
All right, here we go. I have a question. I have never had a sex toy.
Oh, I got all
man.
kinds.
I guess I'm the only one.
Dang, girl, get your life.
Girl, bye.
Kidding. This is really good.
I feel bad that the audience won't be able to taste this. Not. I brought some beer for everybody.
This is really good.
Okay, so we have some brews on deck, but I still have another surprise. I'm all about surprises.
Yes.
I have, courtesy of Frozen Pints, beer ice cream for everybody.
Whoa!
So that's coming around too. Three different flavors. There's a peach flavor. There's gonna be a stout flavor. I brought my little cheat sheet, and there's one more. Frozen Pints, vanilla box. So this is gonna have some bait, some banana, some clove. It's an actual beer ice cream. Everybody have their own flavor and in individual pieces, courtesy of Frozen Pints. So.
I don't even care.
So y'all don't sleep on beer no more.
Don't sleep on beer.
And they got your spoons built in on this single
great.
case. You can get them at all the liquor stores and Whole Foods.
Okay.
Thank you so much for coming, and thanks for the treats.
This is awesome. Thank you. Cheers.
Hey, salute. We didn't tell you. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. Ladies' night. Holla.
Check out Ale's blog spot at alesharpton.com or on Twitter at Ale. That's A-L-E Sharpton. Speaking of Twitter, after the break, my favorite part, hashtags.
All right.
Cheers, y'all.
Thank you. Cheers. Welcome back. It's time for our hashtag segment, which has the news items that we wanted to talk about but just didn't have the time.
I'll start. A company is creating cups that change colors when they detect the date rape drugs. Hashtag, can we get one that detects a man with a job and benefits?
Next topic, 40 python snakes were discovered in an Ontario, Canada hotel room where a couple who had been evicted from their home had been staying. Hashtag, Canadians are into some weird shit.
A man in North Carolina has been arrested after several reports of him sneaking into homes and trying to give women back rubs. Hashtag, no Miguel, no back rubbing.
And our last hashtag is our own. Thank you for watching Ladies Night. Please follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and make sure you use the hashtag Ladies Night TV. Watch more of our episodes on our website at www.ladiesnighttv.net. And we thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for watching.